After playing the first part of the DLC for Pokémon Scarlet and Pokémon Violet, I believe it is that beautiful, wonderful time once again. That time where we abandoned all reasoning but kept just enough to make some educated guesses. The time to talk about the bad ones. So hey, I'm Not So Ace Trainer, and who's the final villain? Let's get into it. I think this will be, in a way, the last time we can talk about this topic, unless a trailer gives us something to speculate about. When they release part 2, the Indigo Disc, we will finally know exactly who was the evil one all along, and the fun will be over, until a new gen is announced, of course. So the first one I want to talk about is the one I think will be the final villain, the list, and that's Kieran. Kieran will 100% be the BB League champion. The teaser at the end of the trailer already kinda looked like him, and after the ending of the Teal Mask, I think we have that pretty much confirmed. Likely with the help of that mysterious peach-like Pokemon serving as the Momotaro to the Lousy 3. He will get some extra power in some way, maybe it will even trigger Diplin's evolution, as we know it can use Eviolite, meaning it is not yet in its final form. But while I think Kieran is the final boss of the BB Academy, I don't think he is the final boss of the game. That boss will likely come after, when we finally reach the depths of the mysterious and dreamlike Area Zero. Here, where I believe Terapagos resides, we will likely see a twist happening. Someone that supposedly was our friend will be revealed as our foe. And we do have a few options for that. I think Penny, Arvon and Nemona are safe from that role. They are our friends and never showed any interest in anything past it. Unless they get, well, terastalized, but that was a topic of my last video. What I mean are people like Jack, for example. I've talked about this before, but Jack likely knows more than he lets on. I'm not gonna go into the Scarlet and Violet book speculation, but just the fact alone that he worked with Clavel in the past and Clavel worked in Area Zero, he might just have been there as well. Oh, that and the fact that he is doing Pokédex stuff, and he has Pokédex entries for both Future and Ancient Paradox. The double-colored hair, the double-faced Pokémon as the Ace, you know, the Farigiraf, plus the hexagon-shaped glasses, hard to not suspect of him. But then, well, then we have Briar. Briar is obsessed with the Terastal phenomenon and won't stop until she finds Terapagos and clears the name of her ancestor, Heath. We've seen this all before, and in these games as well. Someone has an uncontrollable obsession and the actions they take leading to a whole lot of chaos. Just like the professors did in the main game, Briar might also do something that makes a mess down in the Great Crater. Or, even, when she sees Terapagos, she might just want it all for herself, leading into a final showdown with Terapagos and Briar. Still, I feel like Briar is not the villain. She doesn't seem to have any evil goals or anything of the sort. She is obsessed, sure, and that might lead into something bad, but I feel like they've done it already in this game and they won't do it again. That leaves me with two other options. The first one is Cyrano, the founder of the Blueberry Academy. New, rich, powerful guy shows up with a floating academy that is powered by something that likely is either an artificial take on Terra Energy or at least an expansion of the limited access to Terra Energy they have, and we have to suspect him. An academy focusing on battling and employing someone that is absolutely obsessed with Terapagos, who will stop at nothing to find it, might mean that while they want it for good reasons, the founder might have something else in mind. Still, there's a bit of an issue here. With the most recent findings in the Teal Mask, we have separated Terapagos' power from the wish-granting power. Cyrano wanting the wish-granting power would make sense. Classic rich guy that can have anything they want, but want even more. But now, without truly knowing the extent of the Terra Energy's power, it's harder to find a reason. Still, altering the functions of living things and optimizing machinery might be enough of a reason when you literally have what looks to be a Terra-powered academy. And finally, we are going back to our roots. Our speculating roots, that is. And those, well, those are still pretty stuck to one character, and that is Geeta. Why? Well, it's still the one weird character whose interactions all feel fabricated. The one who controls so much of the Paldea region, from the Academy, the Pokémon League, and even the secondary crypto-like currency that we get from sending Terra Energy back to them. It's insane how much of a grasp she has over everything, including the Great Crater, with the Pokémon League being one of the organizations with access to the research. And with the gate to it being near Medley, where Larry, her handyman, is the gym leader. But now we have something more. That peach Pokemon, that deal-making, wish-granting, whatever it is Pokemon, that looks very much like Limora. A Pokemon that undeniably has a connection to Area Zero, Terrapagos and Terra Energy. A Pokemon that La Primera also uses, and that now might finally have a bit of an evil connection to a Pokemon that seems to want Terra Energy, as it wanted to steal the masks that had those Terra Crystals, just like Geeta might be trying to get the hidden treasure of Area Zero all for herself. And that is all I have for you today. In my mind, Geeta is still the top pick for all of this, but what about you? What's your evil pick for the final boss? Let me know in the comments down below. And now, like the video if you like it, dislike if you don't, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Pokemon content, and also ring the bell so you know when the next video is out. You can follow me on social media and Twitch. I stream there Wednesday to Sunday, not Saturday, or join our Discord. All the links are in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.